Hey guys, this is Chowden from Counter-Trend Capital. Today we're going to be looking over Zomedica, and this was super popular because in 2020, 21, this thing rallied like crazy. Yeah, like nearly 3,000%. It was pretty nuts. And then, so today we're gonna just take a look and see if maybe there's something like that in the future, or is it truly dead? Um, First of all, I kind of want to see if it actually hit anything to trigger this. We're gonna go with my magic fibs here, and nothing concrete here. Although it did have a 188 hit here, and I'm just curious if what happens if I refib it here. Ooh, nearly another 188. Let's see if I like just use the candles in one wick. Sometimes stocks can do that, and um, curiously, I want to use the secondary high. Oh, look at that. 288, 300. Good response in this zone. Okay, so let's see if we can find something here. Using those same kind of parameters, we'll look to, we'll go to the smallest side first because because the larger wing actually puts us in the negatives, so let's not look at that. That could be the destination, but let's not go for that. Okay, so we are actually nearly really close to another 188. This could potentially be a nice R&R long here with the stop loss at the low potentially. Oh wow, that's still a 65% stop loss. That's crazy. Okay, so let's see if we can find something on a smaller time frame, perhaps a 4 hour, that makes us believe that it could reverse around these areas. Okay, let's take this crown here. Okay, that would be a nice move right here, breaking the low, swing failure of the lows. Let's see if we have anything here. Oh, it's actually at something right now. Maybe that's why it's showing a little bit of life. Just curiously, I like to see matching targets on this. If there's anything there. So there's nothing matching here, unfortunately. That makes me super confident. Yeah, still, well, that is pretty dang close right here. Let's do a full harmonic check on this. Whoa, that is deep. That is really deep. A 786, that's close to a butterfly. What would be a 1272? Would be the first area of interest around there. And that kind of lines up with a larger 188. Let's get the full harmonics here. So we would be looking at, we can probably get rid of this now. You'd probably be looking at around 10 cents area. And for me personally, I mean, this thing is wild. I mean, the stop loss is humongous. But, you know, it could be a good gamble if you just throw something at it. Right here, there could be a response here. Let's look at some technicals. I don't see too much divergence here. And it hasn't made another low. So I'm guessing it's going to make another low. And I would be more interested in here. So we'll look at potential upside targets for this if it were to bounce around this area. Actually, let's go back to the daily. And then, oops. And as we can see, this cluster algorithm is pretty buried, so some upside is warranted. Let's go to the weekly. Oh yeah, it's getting into the green zone. It's looking like a buy soon, at least. Now let's look at potential upside. If it were to reverse down here, potentially, I would actually be looking at this right here as my first pivot. We'll just go like this. And we'd be looking at these areas right here. Probably, we'll leave that on for now. And we can actually check this out and look at pockets of liquidity. That's interesting. Okay. So there is some interesting stuff here. And of course at the top here, but if I were to trade this, since I'm working off of this harmonic, I would be TPing at that viewpoint, which is right about here, and that's a minimum of 86%. And if we're talking up here, and a lot of times when I see these on a higher time frame, they usually go right through them and make a new zone, and I'm kind of eyeing this wick here, so this would kind of make sense. Oh, that would be crazy too, but who knows? And of course, we will look at the ridiculous zones, and we can see this wick here actually cleared out. I'm pretty sure this wick cleared out this B point, but hey, anything is possible. And we're gonna look at the ridiculous price target, which would be a big dream. And we'd be looking at, well, actually, let's go here. The 1618 would probably be my first area of interest if it were to suppress all of this. And then, of course, the 188 200 and the 288 300. Okay, so that would what I would be looking at. And if this fails, it will most likely reverse split, and it'll probably go to 0 at that point, and we will actually relook at this area because after reverse split, prices change, and we can actually get to these levels. Okay, that's pretty much all I have today for Zom. I would like you to check out the links in the description below. We have just partnered up with Bing X for our US customers. There's no KYC. And you can trade gold, equities, indexes, commodities, crypto. There's a lot of options there. And for our international people, we have BitGet, which is always good for crypto. And go ahead and check the link for our Discord too. And we have crazy, crazy leaders that have different styles of trading, and they're all phenomenal. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. You guys have a good one.